Hey guys, we're in an 89-part series on the 89 chapters in the four Gospels. Today we're in Matthew chapter 11. The series title is This is Love. The question is, what is love? Through the life and the teachings of Jesus, we're finding out what love is. In Matthew 11, we find out that love is for the humble, but is not for the know-it-all. In Matthew 16, Jesus says, to what can I compare this generation? And really, he could be talking to us today. He said, it's like children playing a game in the public square. They complained to their friends, well, we played wedding songs, but you didn't dance. So then we thought, well, we'll play funeral songs, but then you don't mourn. And what Jesus says is, you think you have wisdom. You think you understand the signs of the times. You think you understand what's going on, what I'm doing, what other people are doing. But the truth is, you're completely misreading everything. He then goes on to say, in verse 25, to God, he prays. He says, Father, Lord of heaven, thank you for hiding the truth of what's happening from those who think they are wise and clever. He says, Father, thank you for hiding the truth of what's happening from the proud, but for revealing the truth to the childlike, to the humble. He goes on to say, hey, come to me, everyone who is weary and carries heavy burdens. Isn't that actually all of us? But he understands not everyone's humble enough to come. He says, and I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Okay, so take his yoke upon you and give yours up. He says, let me teach you because I'm humble and gentle at heart. Look, love is humble and gentle. He says, and then you'll actually find rest for your souls, for my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light. What he said is, love is looking for those who can say, I'm weary, I'm carrying too much, I don't understand it all, I don't get it all, my brain isn't big enough, I haven't figured it all out. I am ready to listen. I am ready to let go. I'm ready to place it all on the altar. I'm ready to give it all to you. I just want to abide in you and walk with you, Jesus. Jesus says that is who love is going to come and meet with, because Jesus says, I am humble. Jesus is humble and gentle. So he says, as your humility meets me and my humility, we can sit down together at the table of humility, the table of gentleness, and you can be restored in your soul. But if you are like this generation, if you're like most of the people Jesus says that he's running into as he travels across Israel, and he's talking to the Jewish people here, right? So the Jewish people doesn't mean the Jewish people today. It means the believers, right? And he's saying to them, listen, most of you are missing out because you think you're wise and clever. Most of you are going to miss out because of your pride. Most of you are going to miss out because you think you've got it all figured out. And instead of going out into the world and humbly going, I'm here to listen and learn. This life is too much for me. I just need you. Instead of doing that, you're going out into the world like children playing in the public square and saying, well, we played a wedding song. Why didn't you dance? So we played a funeral song then. So why didn't you mourn? And you don't get it, but you think you do. And you're the one who's going to miss out on love, because love is for the humble, but not so much for the know-it-all.